you struggling to figure out if your videos are actually performing well? Well, have you seen the new YouTube Analytics Studio? In today's video, I'm going to show you the YouTube Analytics Studio, the new improved version, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make the best use of it. So let's get started. So in order to get to the YouTube Analytics, click here, see more. And then you can see we have these various different reports here, okay? Top content in the last 28 days, traffic sources in the last 28 days, top geographies in the last 28 days, okay? So let's click the first one. And then it will tell you which videos have been performing the best in terms of the views, watch time hours, subscribers. So you'll easily be able to see, okay, which videos are performing really well, which videos aren't performing that well in the last 28 days. Then you have traffic sources in the last 28 days. And then you have the various ways that your YouTube videos are being found. Browse basically means when traffic from the home page, right? So when people go onto YouTube and they see the home page, are your videos being shown on the home page through browse? And for me, most of my videos are actually found on browse. And how I know this is because it's right at the top with the most number of views. Suggested is, for example, you make a video about cooking for beginners, and somebody else made a similar video, and after a person watches their video, they on the suggested, on the one side, your video pops up. So your video is a suggested video, and then they maybe watch your video next. So YouTube search is when you actually search for something. For example, if you want to learn how to fish and you type in how to fish and your video comes up, that means your video came up under YouTube search. Okay, so there are various different traffic sources listed here. The next one is top geographies in the last 28 days. So you can get to see your audience, okay, where they're watching from. My top geography is United States, and you get to see the watch time hours, okay, 13.6. And it's just interesting to know who's watching and where they're watching from. And you can also change it here, right? Add different things. So I want to see average view duration. Apply. And then it shows me, oh, okay, Ethiopia, watch for 2 minutes and 29 seconds, okay? But only 10 people watch from Ethiopia. So it's really, really interesting to look at these analytics. Now, here you have audience by age and gender. If you click on this, it now shows me, okay, who's watching the most? Well, I've got female people here, 57.5%, okay, and watch time hours, 62.2% from females, okay, and the people that are watching for a great deal of time is this age group, 25 to 34 years. So again, even though I'm 42 years old, my audience is mostly 25 to 34-year-olds, okay? And in the last 28 days, it's been largely female. And this can change, this can change. And the graphs actually indicate, so you got the percentages below, but the graphs also show you, okay? So that's really helpful. Look, we go here, it's showing you female and male. So slight difference between female and male, okay? 35 to 44, second highest age group for me. And now let's check that, watch time hours. It's pretty easy. You got to get used to it, right? But it's quite easy to navigate. Like anything in life, it takes time to learn something new. So let's go and click on audience retention. Oh, choose specific content. So I'm going to say audience retention. I will put this video here. Let's see what it says. Apply. Okay. And then it just shows you at certain points in your video what percentage of your audience is actually watching. So at the beginning, right around the 1 minute mark, like almost 40% of people are still watching, which is pretty decent. So are you looking at your audience retention? Are you looking to see, are people dropping off in the first 30 seconds? Because you need to actually have people stay in the first 30 seconds, especially of your video, because if they stay in the first 30 seconds, they're more likely to watch more of your video. But if they drop off, it indicates to the algorithm that people are not sticking around to watch your video. Okay, so you've got that. Now, what is first 24 hours video performance? All right, so there are so many circles here. What does it all mean? Okay, there we go. Top performing videos. So the purple means top performing videos, and the blue means bottom performing videos. And what does the gray mean? I'm not sure. If you know, comment below and let me know. Okay, so we got top performing. Maybe it means average performing. Okay, so this means the first 24 hours video performance. Not necessarily that they performed badly after a week or so, but they're talking specifically for the first 24 hours. Okay, so these are my top videos, performing videos in the first 24 hours. How I know that is because this video is actually my second most popular video ever. So, but it says in the average performing videos, okay, in the first 24 hours. And interestingly, I actually went and edited this video after the first day. I chopped off a bit of the beginning in the editor section on YouTube. And I think this helped this video perform a bit better to become my second most popular video. So let's move on. Real-time performance. What is this? Okay, so it's just showing us in the last 60 minutes how many views you got, and in the last 48 hours. Okay, so there we go. Last 48 hours, last 60 minutes. Now, the thing is, you can actually get the reports. So let's see, what does this mean? Send feedback, okay. Okay, so when you click here, it says content type and then gives you three options: live stream, shorts, or videos. I'm going to click on videos, and then you're able to just look at the video's performance in the last 48 hours and last 60 minutes. So if you want to collapse this menu, you just click on here. Bring it back. Do that. Okay, so for example, I'm on the traffic source in the last 28 days. If I want to actually save and have this report, I click on Export Current View, and then you have Google Sheets or comma separated values. If I click on Google Sheets, and now it's generating my spreadsheet. And look, so it's actually given me a spreadsheet now with where my views are coming from, etc. And it did it so fast. That was super fast. Okay, so that's very, very interesting. Or you could save report. So if I save report, I just write the name. I'll just say test, right, for now, and then save. Report saved. Okay. And you could go by weekly, monthly, yearly, and then find your saved reports here. Okay. And there we go. Wow. This is actually the first time I did this. So yes, that's pretty cool. And let me know where you're watching from. Have you tested the new YouTube Analytics Studio? Do you like it? Is it interesting? Is it better? Is it easier? Let me know. The other thing that I found is when you go into one of your videos, okay, and you click on audience, it now shows you that the other videos that your audience has also watched, which is quite nice. This was not here before, okay? So have a look to see if your audience watched this video, what other videos do they watch as well? So that's something different. So if I click onto a video and then I go into advanced mode, let's see, videos added, okay. Look at how many different metrics they have: interactions, shopping, premium, playlists, posts, remix, end screens. Two people clicked on the end screen. By the way, if you're not adding end screens, make sure that you're adding end screens to your videos. End screens are basically at the end of the video, you put another video linked so that people can watch that content as well. So definitely play around with the new Analytics Studio to figure out what it's all about, to figure out how it can work for you and for your YouTube channel. I also created a video about how sometimes we can feel like we just don't want to create videos because we don't feel our best. Go ahead and watch that next. And remember that YouTube is so much about experimentation. My YouTube channel is all about being a small YouTuber. What I think is working for my YouTube channel, what is not working for my YouTube channel. And if that interests you, do subscribe. And to be honest, lately I've been finding YouTube to be more difficult than easy because I feel like I've been so consistent, my word, putting out content, trying to improve. And it feels like the results are not there yet. And I know that I have to be patient, but my word, it can be frustrating. So if you're also feeling frustrated, just a friendly reminder, you're not alone. As small YouTubers, it can be really difficult to navigate the emotional roller coaster that comes with being a YouTuber, because sometimes we can attach our value with the views that we have, but we really, really shouldn't, because life is more than YouTube. Life is more than in the numbers. So have a stunning week and take care of yourself.